Hey, it's your boy Gpac with Chirac. Please don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe. But this is crazy. You know, Big MEECH is soon to be released in 2025, and it's time to get closer and closer for him to get out. More allegations, more hidden secrets, more informants are coming out the closet. So this young lady named Tammy Cowins, she's been allegedly been a federal informant since 2005, working with the feds, getting people locked up. And they say that's supposed to have been allegedly on behalf of Big Meech. So let me tell you guys something. See, all you Big Meech fans that's fanned out, Big Meech was getting a lot of money. Yes, he was. He was a mastermind getting money. I can't take that away from him. He was a hustling boy. Them boys was hustling hard. But in the hood, we got a saying. There's God and there's the FBI. The FBI don't care how much money you had, how much jewelry, houses, lions, tiger bears. They don't care about none of that. But one thing they do care about is some vital information. One thing about a Fed case, I know for sure. I had one homie, he did 30 years straight, one did 7, and one did like 13. And you can talk your way from down the feds from life to being back home. I know a guy in Chicago right now. He got caught with 100 books and he's out right now today. He only did 17 years. But back to this Big Meech thing. See, they said this lady was a third party working as an informant to get Big Meech a time cut. But she allegedly started dating her FBI handler, you know, the one that had her going out there, you know, buying stuff, getting people locked up allegedly. And there's another story I have to tell you about that, but I'm going to pause on that for a second. So, do y'all think Big Meech had her out there working for him as a third party? And that is exactly for real. So enough of me talking. I'm going to let this young man break it down to you guys better than me.
Legal tip. I was gonna leave it alone because I ain't really care. But then the more I thought about it, I said, shit. And when I'm saying looked at it, I looked at the case for Cuffy. His name Dion Gatlin. Y'all can look the case up. I read the case. Now, I didn't care about it first and foremost because the dude Blue Da Vinci, he's debriefed before. She is the person that is the owner and CEO of BMF Entertainment. She is also the one that brokered the deal that got to 50 cents and stars. She is also a government informant, not a regular little teeny weeny government informant. This woman, Tammy Cowins, is her name. Y'all need to check her out. Like, I don't understand how all these dudes that's very successful and have been able to protect their name and their honor are associated with humongous government informants. Anyway, make a long story short, according to the case file, Tammy Cowins has been a government informant working with the DEA in Atlanta since 2005.
I told y'all.
And when the dude, Cuffy, whose name is Dion Gatlin, called from the feds and he was speaking on the phone to Blue Da Vinci, if y'all saw that, he mentioned the case.
I made a video
Cuffy,
about it.
which is Dion Gatlin, St. Louis BMF, like this shit is a whole nother movie. He said it was Franks versus United States. It's Franks versus Delaware. So therefore, Franks versus Delaware. In Franks versus Delaware, the law gives you the ability and the authorization and the vehicle to file in court about anything a government agent, a government informant, or any civil worker of the courts did to you. Franks versus Delaware means that if the police, the FBI, any agency investigating you,
y'all hear this?
Lie about something, deliberately put false information in something, that you can challenge it. So therefore, if they deliberately put something false into the case or a lie to the case, even if it comes from the witness, you can challenge it. It puts you in a position to be able to confront your accuser, who goes back to the United States Constitution. Tammy Cowins, which is CS1, has been a government informant since 2005.
Wow.
She caught a case some type of time between 2005 and 2008, some type of money laundering. Told on that, then began working. She was visiting Big Meech during the time she set this dude up. She set this dude up named Dion Gatlin. That's Cuffy. That's St. Louis BMF. The connect, just like they spoke about in the video, the dude wasn't lying. Cuffy wasn't lying. I looked him up. His name is Fidel Suarez. I don't know how big of a cartel dude he was, but according to the paperwork, he was big enough to send a truckload, called her on the phone. Tammy Cowins, BMF CEO, that was going to visit him, called him on the phone and told the people while she was, check this out, this dude Fidel Suarez, big time Mexican dude, cocaine distributor, according to the United States government, the Justice Department. Him and Big Meech, check this out, him and Big Meech ain't know each other allegedly on the streets. They met in a Michigan jail after Meech already had this case. So they wasn't friends on the street. They hadn't done no business. They could have known of each other. But according to the case, according to the rat, the government informant, Tammy Cowins, according to Big Meech, according to Cuffy, and according to the indictment and the case law, he met him in jail. Years later, he called Tammy Cowins on the phone. Called Tammy Cowins, said he was trying to get in touch with Meech. In fact, even if Meech ain't do nothing wrong, and I ain't see nothing in it that said Meech was high, like Cuffy and them alluded to CS2 was Big Meech. I don't believe that was Big Meech because...
You see that? So, this is me saying this. I'm not saying Meech. This how it can happen. Just say, I'm locked up. She come see me. I tell her, hey, you want to work? You can give me your time cut, baby. They do it all the time. I hear this all the time. She can go out there and set somebody up for me and get me back in court. Y'all check out 5K1 contract and what's the other one? Rule 35B. Go check that out on federal court cases. Rule 35B and 5K1. You can get out of jail, man. You can have a third party. Let's say like if I get locked up and I tell my brother, hey man, go over here. I got 3 guys lined up. They want some birds. This dude gonna come with you. He the feds. Woody woo. Bust on him. That means set him up. And that'll give me a time cut. That'll get me back in court. They not putting you on no paperwork no more because it's all over the internet. Paperwork party. So you know the FBI got their little snitches in jail and on the streets. They tell them so they can doctor the paperwork up any way they want to. I'm gonna tell y'all again. Ain't no such thing as paperwork. You can tell on somebody you ain't coming to court. Because half the time, 80 or 90% of the guys in feds, they not going to trial. Because they not trying to get them football numbers. They copping out. Or they working.
He is identified in the court proceedings. There's no reason to hide CS2 when Demetrius Flannery is already identified, although it could be true. However, CS1 was in the courtroom and they still protected her identity because of who she is. But CS1 is Tammy Cowins. They right on that. Nevertheless, Suarez, don't forget him. He from California, but he a Mexican cartel dude. He called Tammy Cowins. Said, hey, my name is such and such. Where I was locked up with me, trying to get at him. How you doing? They developed some type of rapport. According to Tammy Cowins and according to what she told the police and according to what she said on the stand, although she tried to recant and retract her statement on the stand, she tried to say Big Meech had nothing to do with it, had nothing to do with it.
Come on now, don't be
However,
stupid.
she told the Atlanta DEA agent, who she ended up having an intimate sexual relationship with, which should have killed the whole case, that she met Suarez and connected Suarez with Cuffy, connecting them in an effort on Big Meech's request to do a cocaine transaction of multiple kilo shipments. So Cuffy and them was going to get to it. Nevertheless,
she allegedly got word from me to set Cuffy up to get dude to sell Suarez to sell Cuffy some work, which will allegedly get Big Meech a time cut. You think the FBI is letting Big Meech out of jail because he's some big time, how Big Willie and he got money? No, Big Meech want to get out. Because they got the BMF series. He want to reap some of the benefits. And the story is about him. When Big Meech get out of jail, he going to get all kind of movie deal, book deals. 50 Cent got him. And the old girl holding down all this paperwork and everything. She's handling business for Big Meech. So 9 times out of 10, allegedly, she is working to get Big Meech out of jail. I don't care how y'all looking at it. I'm telling you, Big Meech allegedly is putting up to this. He ain't trying to sit down there in jail for the rest of his life.
St. Louis to get him popped. Then she testified later, yo, Big Meech ain't had nothing to do with it. So I only got 2 questions. Why would Big Meech be best friends with a humongous government informant that's been a government informant since 2005, has been on the payroll
You
since
know why?
whatever amount of time, has been paid multiple times monthly for cooperating with the DEA. And why would he be cool with somebody who got an alleged associate of his 26 or 27 years? And this the other part, bro. How could a person like Bitch Meech get to such a level and be cool with a person like that and been dealing with a person like that that's working? Like, this person is not working with the DEA, getting other people popped that he don't know far away that could be a secret. She done got dudes arrested, Dion Gatlin, for one, that's an associate of his.
Hello.
On wiretaps that he's a part of. But this the kicker right here, bro.
I'm building him a home kit. And I wanted to get...
Can she tell, because in the same paper, if you read, it's only 30-some pages. In her earlier debriefings with St. Louis DEA, who already knew who Dion Gatlin was, which is Cuffy, St. Louis BMF. In her interview with him, she alleged that she connected Suarez, the Mexican connect, with Dion Gatlin, Cuffy, in St. Louis.
I told you.
She connected them on the strength of Big Meech.
See?
She testified. She said, "Oh, Big Meech ain't had nothing to do with it." Big Meech not had nothing to do with it when it was his man. He knew him. Cuffy is his man. It's not her man. She a government.
Big Meech allegedly brokered the deal to get a cut. That's what they do all day, every day in the Fed joint. Man, them boys down there telling all day and every day to get back home. I don't care how tough y'all think Meech is. They got Sammy the Boer. He was a brutal mafia hitman. They got Ray for Edmonds. They got Frank Lucas. They got Nicky Barnes. And them guys, you know, they was handy with the steel. Big Meech was on some light-skinned pretty boy player stuff. So don't give me that.
Them get indicted and then arrested in that conspiracy. When in the court paper, she alleged that Big Meech is a part of the conspiracy. The DEA alleged he a part of the conspiracy. St. Louis and Atlanta, DEA alleged he a part of the conspiracy. And Pennis hit. They had something like five, not one. They had 5 targeted phones.
He was getting good.
With a wiretap on it, Title 3, whatever it is.
Right.
And she handed the phones out. The Mexican Pete, they got rid of his phone and couldn't get in touch with the dude. Had to call her multiple times. They got the wiretap conversations with all of them talking about it. So how do Big Meech get out of it?
You know how he got out of it.
There's no way in the world that she tell on a case and everybody get part of the case but him. So where would the time cut be? So, you know, a person can't just say, "Oh, she did this," and she's a bona fide government informant. Go look her up. Tammy Cowins. She's even hard to find on the internet. But if you look in the internet deep enough, you will see during the BMF stars premieres and all this shit, she was on there. The other girl, Tonisha Welch, Ben screamed on her. Ben screamed on her years ago, but I don't really be into the girl gossip, so I ain't paying no attention. Ben screamed on her that she was arrested, she was trying to get her locked up. But the kicker with the whole thing is, you can't say Big Meech happened without proving it. Yeah, we can say, "Oh, he had to know." Yeah, we can say, "Oh, they hooked it up," bruh. There's no way no woman that comes to visit you, runs your business, has the life rights. She got the life rights to Big Meech.
Y'all hear this?
She got his life rights. Nobody can get paid off Big Meech's name, BMF, and none of that without her. Now, the third-party cooperation thing that Cuffy them is alluding to, I don't see the proof of it, but third-party cooperation is a real thing. His name was Cromer, DEA Special Agent, Group Supervisor for the Atlanta DEA.
So y'all heard it right there. Tammy Cowins, certified FBI informant. There you have it. Do you guys think Big Meech is working with the feds to get out? Or not? It's your boy Gpac, Chirac, and I'm out. I think he's working.